Welcome to my channel where you will get beauty tips, a little bit about my life, and more. Welcome to the Mob Squad. And don't forget to subscribe. What's up, Mob Squad? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to create a all-natural look, including brows from contouring and everything else. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so what I'm doing now is just combing out my eyebrows, shaping them, getting them prepped and ready before I start my application of my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a super slim point fine brow pencil by Absolute New York. You can find this at a local beauty store. It's not that expensive. If I'm not mistaken, I spent like $4 or $5 on it. Right now, I'm just going to create the shape, and this is the shade medium as well. After shaping our eyebrows, I go back in with a darker pencil by Wet n Wild. I'm just going back in to define it a little bit more than what it was. As you can see the difference, it makes it a little bit more darker and it's going to pop a little bit more. Okay, so we created our eyebrow shape. And we're going to look at it to see if anything needs to be fixed, anything needs to be shaded. If so, just go back in and shade it the way you want it to be and shape it the way you want it to be. Right now, I'm good with my results, so it's time to move on to the next step, which is concealing. Okay, so we're using the shade Chai by Born This Way concealer. We're going to go ahead and start applying that, and we're going to start our shaping. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and finish shaping our eyebrow. We want to create a nice, sharp, crisp eyebrow. I am using that pencil as a guideline on how I wanted my eyebrows to be shaped. You want to make sure this line is nice and neat. The same thing that we did for the bottom, we're going to do the same exact thing for the top. You want to follow that guideline that we made to create a sharp, crisp eyebrow. All right, so we're looking at our eyebrows, making sure everything is good. We also want to go ahead and start blending out that concealer. You want to blend it until you cannot blend it anymore. So we're going to use a beauty blender just to keep on blending out. You want it nice and smooth, melting into the skin. All right, we're going to stop. We're going to look. We see that it's well blended. We're going to keep on going just to get like a little bit more spots. And then we're just going to go ahead and start to move on to the next step. All right, so we're going to use some Bare Minerals. We're going to use the shade Nude as our eye primer. We're just going to go ahead and apply that and then blend that right on out. Okay, so we well blended that. Now we're going to move on to our eyeshadow. You can use any kind of natural tone color that matches your skin. Right here, I'm using from my own palette, the Face Oil palette number 2. I'm using a brown shade, and I'm just going to blend it right on in on that lid. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and start with our foundation. I'm going to go ahead and apply that as well. And if you notice, I'm not putting the foundation all over my face. I'm just going from my lip into the under eye. That is it. And a little bit on my forehead because I will be using a separate shade of foundation for the rest of my face, which will make it easier for contouring. And then you just want to keep on blending until it's just well applied. So I am using Juvia's Place foundation. That foundation right there, what I just applied, is the shade 230. The second one that I will apply at the bottom will be 140. You're going to go ahead and just start blending all of this out. You want to make one even, nice toned color. Okay, so I'm looking at everything and I like it. So I'm going to start to conceal under my eyes. So I'm going to use that same shade that I used to outline my eyebrows to go ahead and conceal the rest of my face. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start to blend that out as well. You're going to blend it until it all matches one even tone. We're going to brighten up our face just a little bit, as you can see. Okay, so after everything is well blended, you do want to double check just to make sure. And as you see, I forgot a spot, so I'm going to go back in and blend it out some more. Okay, so next what we're going to do is start setting our under eye. This is a setting powder from my brand in the shade number 2. So we're just going to go ahead and start and apply that. Okay, so we're going to let that setting powder sit for a while as we apply our lashes. After the lashes have been applied, we're going to go in with that same eyeshadow. We're just going to blend it more out, get it more defined, looking nice and neat. Okay, so after the setting powder has set for a while, we're going to go back in with some setting spray. We want our face to be set. We want it to be matte. We don't want it to come off. We don't want it to be rubbed off. So we want it to be nice, defined, and perfect. And it actually smells really good. Okay, so now we're just going to blend that on out. Push that right on into your skin. You want a matte finished look. Trust me. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of blush on our cheeks. Not too much, but just enough to make it pop. We're just going to also add a little bit to our nose. It's going to make a big difference, trust me. Okay, so the face is almost done. All we want to do is just go back in and touch up our eyebrows just to make sure everything is just well blended to create an ombre look. Okay, so everything is coming along. We're going to get a lip liner and we're just going to outline our lip before we apply any kind of matte stick. Okay, so we're going to apply a little bit of lipstick from my brand in the shade Icy, and we're going to apply just a little bit and blend it out. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. This is what we're looking like. We're happy, we're satisfied. We're gonna add just a little bit more setting spray, and then that will be it. All right, so this is the finished product. I think I did pretty good, didn't I? If you don't think so, or if you think I could have done something different, I am open to all options. Please just leave those down in the comments. This is a look that I do any day that I just don't want to do too much. Something that's quick, something under 10 to 15 minutes. And here it is. It looks really good, you know. I think I did. Until next time, because y'all are my mob squad. Don't forget to like us on all social media. Until next time.